After a long season, a long year for you, when you wake up this morning, you feel what?
Sick. Like, obviously that one hurts, and you gotta deal with that for the rest of the offseason.
How do you feel about your rookie year looking back on it?
I ain't reflect on it yet.
When do you think you will?
I don't know, whenever I get some time and I get all my thoughts together and stuff like that. But right now, it's a little too fresh.
And this locker room, what did it mean to you, these guys?
It means the world. Just having veteran presence, older guys, is be able to take me in and under their wing, and I just get to learn from them.
You are a worker. We've seen that all year, but you've been working since end of your season, combine, prep, all that. When do you anticipate taking a bit of a break now until you get back to working?
Yeah, probably. I said I ain't really thought that far yet.
Jayden, what is this day like for you? The goodbyes, the packing up, and kind of saying goodbye for now?
Obviously it sucks. It's my first one, but in this fashion, when you're that close to achieving something that hasn't been done in a while, it sucks. But I love that locker room. I love the guys that we had in that locker room.
You said yesterday you don't want to have this feeling again. So how does that maybe fuel you in the off season?
I don't like losing. And I think as a competitor, anybody in this profession, man, they don't like losing. So, you just go out there, you learn from them, you move on and figure out ways to get better.
You stay away from watching social media when you watch the Super Bowl. How do you deal with this?
Yeah, I'll probably watch the Super Bowl. I'm not a bitter individual like that. Obviously, you're going to suck that, one game away from it, but obviously, it's kudos to those guys that are playing in it. It's very hard to get there.
Have you felt what you brought to this franchise, and have you felt it in the community? Last night you're out there at the airport. Have you felt it? I'll call it the love that the Commanders Nation has shown you.
Yeah, for sure. Haven't really been able to experience as much, but my family enjoys it, and they embrace my family, so I appreciate everybody for doing that.
Did you feel kind of the camaraderie in this locker room grow as the season went on, and how can you guys kind of use that as a building block as you move towards future?
Yeah, I think it's just a standard that we set. And you talk about it, just how we want to approach things, how we go about things. For the future, there's going to be some new faces here next year. So we got to hold guys to that standard. But as the year went on, man, you can see the guys getting closer and tighter as the season went on.
Jay, what were you most pleased with what you were able to show this year?
I would just say just the resilience. Not just me personally, but just the whole team. Those guys going out there and fighting to the end of the game.
What's your perspective on, or will you share your perspective to Adam as he, builds this roster to improve next year?
Conversations like that happen right now, man. I'm just focused on what I can do right now. I trust Adam and those guys to go out there and do what they got to do. So, my full trust is in them.
Are there things that you already know you want to work on going in the offseason?
Like I said, I haven't really sat down and thought about or mapped out anything in the off season yet. But when that time will come, it will come.
Jayden, in a season filled with so many incredible games, moments, is there one that stands out for you?
Obviously, I'd say like a bright spot. Obviously, your first win in the NFL. It's very hard to win, and the first playoff win would probably stand out the most.
What did you learn about Commanders fans this year from beginning to the end?
Very passionate. We welcome the sleeping giant, and hopefully, we can keep building on that next year, and we're going to need all their support when the season come back around.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
No problem.
Appreciate it.